Hello everybody, welcome to Pack Rat Route, N-Scale Model Railroad. I'm Gary Corbin. Today is 14th of December 2019. I've got all the foam completed in the Limestone Quarry area. Took me some finagling and stuff to get it in there, but it's looks pretty nice, looks functional and everything. I'd like to go over some of the heavy equipment I'm going to use in this. By trade, I'm a heavy equipment operator. I've been in construction near all my life. For the past 20 years, I've been operating heavy equipment. Well, except for last 7 years, I've been sick. But anyway, there's a guy on eBay that sells a D11R, which is a large dozer, a replica of a model 6015 excavator, mining excavator, and he also sells, I think it's a replica of a 777 1-ton or 100-ton haul truck. He also sells some crew cabs and other things too. It's 3D laser printed stuff, so, and it's relatively inexpensive. Most of that heavy equipment is under $15, $13. I think the pickup trucks he wants like $5 or $6 for. He also sells a big, huge combine. So I'm going to start off with a few of those pieces, probably about $100-120 worth of that stuff, and scatter it throughout the mine before I get the P&H 4100, which is almost a $300 model, and then a couple of the 797 400-ton haul trucks are available from Shapeways 3D printing services. A guy named Stony Smith has one, and there's another guy on there also has one. The cheaper one is $50 plus their service, and then the more expensive one by Stony Smith I think is $120 plus the service fee, which his is a lot more detailed, so I think I'll put that one up on top and the other one down at the bottom being loaded. So that right there, that's near on $500 worth of stuff, so that stuff's going to come a little bit later. I'm going to start off with the smaller mining equipment first, which is also going to be needed for the mine to make it look complete and a functional mine. Yeah, so I just wanted to go over a little bit of that with you first. So hope enjoy the rest of the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Alright, like we started out a few other times, we're at the doorway entering the 13 by 13 train room. You can see I got all the foam done in the quarry. It's kind of maybe a little bit hard to tell the details, but still got all the carving to do. But what I've done is I'm going to go ahead and have the crusher up here. And it's going to be, the tracks are going to be hidden just barely behind the rock and the quarry and everything here. I've done some sand texture inside there, but that'll be for the next episode when I get into more detail about the coloring and the textures. First I got to carve all this. This is the pop-out section, so I can reach all the way over here when I stand on a little step stool ladder, and I'll be able to reach all the way back up into the corner also. That I'm still not sure how I want to do the scenery on this. Probably something like I have here, with a background and a little bit of a foreground, so it kind of starts to taper in here, and then have a break for the road, which goes up into the crusher. And then this will be the haul road here on top of the quarry. And on the outside here, this will be tapered hill with grass and trees and stuff. It'll taper up just a little bit. Give it just a little bit of a background for the rest of the yard area here. I've got this camera about my eye level, which I'm 6'2", so you can see, you can barely make out the top of a piece of rolling stock over there. By the time I get some plaster and some sculpted mold up there and some shrubbery and stuff, you won't be able to see those. And that's the same that goes all the way around. You can barely see a hopper right over there. Like I said, and in the background will be a low rolling hill also, so that when you look at it from, say you're 5'6" or 5'8" or so, you won't be able to see any of the locomotive going around there. So this will just look like like a quarry. And over here, the tracks kind of fade in also. You can see they're not covered, but they'll be out of sight. They'll taper down. And that there's removable where the trees are at on there. That comes off, as well as this top over here comes off as well. So those will be removable. Kind of hard to do with one hand, but that comes off, so that's removable. And right now I've got this one. You can see the line that's in that I've got that so it pops out, so it's a little bit easier to work on the face over here a little bit. But eventually that won't be removable after everything's done. Just that upper section will be the removable section. And over here, see where the haul road goes back up and around there. Black represents I'll have a small shack up here, like a meeting shack, safety meeting shack, also bathroom. But up here I've got rid of the gravel area, and what I'm going to make up here is just a lay down yard, a large lot, so that when they rail transport in the new dozers or off-road trucks, they can take off the pieces here and assemble it here, and then it gets put into production. The paper towels just represent some gravel pile, so that this will, like it's been pushed off more or less. And up here on this one, I'll have this one excavator and a haul truck down in here, a mining excavator, 6015, and probably a 777 haul truck for that. And I still got my P&H 4100 representation there, and the yellow foam up on top there represents a 797 cat truck, which those are 400 tonners, and the 777 is only, I think, a 100 ton. So quite a difference in size and everything on that too. And I got my little tractor there. I think that's probably a 600 or 700 series John Deere wheel loader, not fit for a mine, but I just got it there, kind of represent size and just to get an idea what construction yellow is going to look like in the bottom of the pit there. You can kind of see I'm going to fade everything off into the distance. I'm going to fade it off so it just, I didn't really want mountains and tunnels and all that stuff, so I wanted it to look like Midwestern, just rolling hills. And this area here will be the parking lot for the train museum, and a road will come in there, and then this will be all scenery where the train starts to really fade out of sight right in this area, going down and going up, going down to the main line and down into the lower yard, and then the upper one goes up and around, and then this bypass line will be hidden until right about here. Oh, probably about right there is where you won't be able to see it, more or less, I guess. See what happens after I carve everything. I wanted to show you guys what it's like getting up inside here. Okay, from here I can just barely reach the back. I'm still about 4 or 5 inches short without really stretching too far. But just normal work, I'm right here. Now if I get the little step ladder thingy, I got plenty of reach. So that's all good there. So I'll be able to seal this up and work on everything inside here at one time. Alright, well, I started off with the 1/4 inch foam, which is the greener color. That piece was 4 foot by 50 foot long. And then I also had a 1/2 inch piece of the light blue, which was 4 by 8. And the white, I had about a 2 by 4 sheet of that stuff. This is what I have left. That's the white. It's got silver on one side, gray on the other. But this is all the foam that I have left. And the bags are filled with bits and pieces. But yeah, used up a lot of foam, and I had to kind of use it strategically towards the end there because it's didn't have much left.